Well, one good thing for Israel and one good thing for the world at large. The Hamas invading Israel like they did, catching everybody off guard, also brought on some unintended consequences. It made Israel wise up to getting rid of some of the gun laws so their people can be armed at all times, just like the United States of America. That's why we have it in our Constitution. As things can happen, and the police, the military, nobody's there to stop it but you. This is on Fox News. I'm looking for the date. This is 10 hours ago. So today's 21st. This is good. This is a real good article.
Hitting the streets of Israel to talk with Israelis about how they are coping with the war and the aftermath of that horrific terror attack. And we found that for some people, drastic times call for drastic measures. The attacks of October the 7th have left Israelis with a deep sense of vulnerability. Until now, the threat of terrorism had come mostly from the skies or on the streets from a lone attacker. But the horror of hundreds of terrorists seething across the border and slaughtering people in their homes has fundamentally changed the Israeli mindset. What are they doing in response? Follow me. A shooting range is not among the landmarks that immediately come to mind when you think of Jerusalem.
You know, he's talking about people coming across the border. Look at all the migrants that we've had come across the border. They can go berserk at any time. You've got to protect yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you. Let's get up here to where these people were. Let's see, I think it's a little further than that. You're right about here.
Layla just applied for one. You have just applied for a permit for a firearm. Why did you think it was important to get protection?
I also always wanted, I've been putting it off for a while, you know, new job, new apartment, whatever. And after that Saturday, it just became very obvious that I need to be able to protect myself, my family, my community.
When you heard about what happened, what went through your mind in that regard?
Complete catastrophe. I can't imagine what those people went through, but the stories that I've heard of people that did have guns and protection in the house did protect so many lives.
Do you believe that if it came down to it, if somebody came into your house and was going to kill you, that you could pull the trigger?
100%. If it's like a mama bear instinct, right? So anyone that hurts me or my family is, no, just no.
So let me ask you this question. You've had a weapon for a while. Were you encouraging them to say, you know what, the world out there is changing, you need to have some protection?
Yes, I think that anyone that can have a firearm to protect themselves should have a firearm to protect themselves.
It's a long, long process. Is it worth it?
100%. For me to have a fighting chance gives me stability and protection that I feel like calmness. I could do something. I'm not sitting duck, and that's very important for me, and especially whoever lives. I think whoever lives in this country needs that.